welcome to my channel, Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here with your readings for this week, the week of April the 16th through April the 22nd. So if you haven't been here before, welcome. These readings are general readings. If you would like a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you're returning, welcome back and thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I would be really grateful, most appreciative if you would like my videos, share them on your social media, comment. I read every comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and those links will be below also. What else? I have a Patreon page. It's another way that you can support me. So please check out my Patreon page. That link will be below, and it's also on my YouTube channel on that page. So without further ado, let's go into, first of all, I want to talk about the astrology, what's going on with the transits this week, and it's crazy. This month is very powerful, let me put it that way. So we have a new moon on the 15th, which I talked about in Aries, which I talked about last week, but this is like really a huge kind of energy, this new moon. So we're going to feel it. It's happening at 9:57 p.m. Sunday. I'm recording this on Saturday, so it's happening at 9:57 on Sunday. We're really going to feel it. We'll feel it for all week. We really will. So now let me go to my notes. Also at the same time on Sunday, Monday, we have Mercury stationing, ready to go direct. So we're going to feel that energy. So it has to stop before it goes direct. It's been in retrograde, as you all know. At this time, we have 8 planets in cardinal signs. You know, cardinal signs are the spark, the starting of something, right? It's the beginning of something. It's about action, going forward. So this is and this new moon, it's a really good thing, time to start something. It's really good to make plans, to start something, if you've been thinking about a business, starting a business, if you've been thinking about getting a job, applying for jobs, things like that, just starting something is a really good time. Now, Chiron, the wounded healer, is at the last degrees of Pisces. It's getting ready to change signs. Now this is huge, right? Chiron is the wounded healer, and it's getting ready to move into Aries. It's going to be in Aries till the year 2027. Huge. It's a big. So the focus, listen, Pam Gregory talks about this a lot. She's an amazing astrologer. She studied all these patterns, what we call mundane astrology, which is about, you know, politics and world events. So she talks about in the last time Chiron moved into Aries was in 1968, and that was a really turbulent, revolutionary kind of year. We had Martin Luther King was assassinated. We had protests around the world, anti-protests, anti-war protests. I mean, it was a very kind of revolutionary, people standing up and telling how we feel, and we are moving into that kind of energy again, and that's very apparent with the students, for Never Again, Me Too, all that kind of revolutionary standing up to be heard, you know, the abuse of power around the world, and Pam Gregory talks about that a lot, so you might want to check her out because she goes into it in great detail, and it's fascinating, it really is. Now, so Chiron moving into Aries is about taking responsibility for our own health and wellness, and really looking at our power and you know, where we, you know, how we can change and improve. Now, on the 19th, we have the sun entering into Taurus, right? So that's another shift in energy. We've gone from this fiery get up and go to this more relaxed, grounded energy, you know, more patient, more planning and, you know, hard working and manifesting energy. On the 18th, Saturn moves retrograde. Now that will help us with patience and determination. Now these, and also on the 22nd, right, Pluto goes retrograde too. So that's taking a look at our internal power and focusing on self-sufficiency. These are slow planets, but this week we'll feel that very big shift in energy. I think we'll all feel it. It's about getting up, it's about doing things, it's about moving forward, and it's about taking action. So that's what I have to say about the astrology. I will talk about the full moon in next week's astrology report. So that's the end of the report. Thank you so much. And let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for April the 16th through the 22nd. And the first card up for you guys is the Empress. We love the Empress. Look, the Empress is magical, manifesting energy. She's very fertile, so I have a feeling that this is a really good time for you to start something creative, some new project, maybe your business, maybe you're starting your life purpose or something, or this is a good time to do that. And it's about creative energy. She's magical and creative, and this is a fertile time. This is saying it's a really good, well, it is a good time astrologically anyway. And you've got the Four of Earth clarifying it. So I have a feeling that you are blocked financially, and that's kind of making you a little afraid to start this project. Listen, money is energy, right? So it's important to put, not to frivolously spend money, right? It's not about that, but it's about putting money to good use, right? Where it's going to come back. So it's investing in a creative project, perhaps, right? This is about, don't be afraid to spend money on this. It's not a gamble. Whatever this kind of creative project that you have in mind, or this endeavor that you've been thinking about for a long time, is an investment. So this is about, you know, by holding on to something, maybe you're holding on to the fear of making this move, or, you know, sometimes people think that, you know, they've got to have a job or, you know, embark on their life purpose. You can do both. You can have a job while you're, you know, while you start your life purpose, while you kind of start, you know, planning for it. What do you have to do to start it? What little thing can you do? This is about taking action in that direction, whatever you have planned. Now, the next card, we have the Ten of Wands, which is saying, darling, you are bogged down in baggage and it's holding you back. So sometimes I have a feeling what I got, this is about, I feel that this is about decluttering your house and your space right now, and your mind, obviously. This is about dropping. It's about clearing your space so you can see. It's, you know, this can be about taking on too many responsibilities. But I have a feeling that for some of you, it's about clutter is holding you back and not allowing you to move forward. You know, when we're surrounded by things and clutter, it's like we can't think straight, right? Your mind, your abode, your domicile, your home is an extension of your mind. So it's about clearing it away. It's about knowing your limitations. It's dropping the baggage, darling. It's like clearing it away so you've got a clean slate and you can create. And you've got the messenger of air clarifying this. So perhaps you've promised that you can do something and then you can't follow through. And you're getting this message. A message is going to come through for you, and it's not going to kind of feel great. When the messenger of air comes through, this is information that comes through that you really need to hear. But sometimes it's not delivered in a great way, and it's hard to hear it. It's the truth, for sure. So whatever information comes through for you, you're being asked to listen to it. And maybe it's something that you don't want to hear. You know, sometimes I have people that get readings and they don't want to hear what the reading has to say. They don't want to hear it. They want to say, no, that's not happening. And don't shoot the messenger, darling. You know, this is information that you need to hear and you need to take notice of so that you can move forward, because by not looking at it, and sometimes this is even about your own limitations, right? What's going on with you? Sometimes you want to put something forward to the world, but that's not the truth, right? You're bogged down. Virgo, this is about dropping some of those responsibilities. This is, you know, this is about saying yes when you should really say no. You know, this is about really doing. My sister, she's a Virgo, she's always doing that. Oh yeah, I can do that. And then she's bogged down with all the work that she has to do with it. You know, she's a social worker of the zodiac. You are all the social workers of the zodiac. Sometimes you have to say no. With the best intention you want to do it, but sometimes no. Now the next position, the next card, two cards fell out. You got the Queen of Wands, which is the, you know, this is, she's fun with a capital F. She's got it all. Look, she's got a very balanced life. She is an incredible businesswoman. She's the best hostess. She is gregarious. Everybody loves her. She's, you know, magnetic. And she's got an amazing home life too. She manages, you know, to cook, to clean, to be a good wife, to be an amazing mother, to, you know, she's really got it all, right? So sometimes when she comes in, it's saying, listen, don't forget to have fun, enjoy yourself. You better enjoy yourself. So you're going to find the time to do it. You have to drop some of that baggage, because you've got to have, life has got to be fun. It can't be all kind of on the treadmill working. You've got to enjoy yourself too. And you've got the Emperor, which is the same. Look, I remember I got declutter. It can be decluttering your mind kind of thing, and maybe you don't have a huge cluttering, you know, you don't have a lot of clutter around you perhaps, but there's something that's blocking you energetically in your home. And this is about really looking, when this comes in, it's about looking at the details, and you're great at looking at the details, right? Sometimes you're so focused on the details that you're not seeing the bigger picture. So this is about really clearing your space so that you can clear your mind. So maybe something has got a little, because you're doing all this other stuff, maybe something's got a little out of hand in the house, right? And you need to, it can be your files. It can be, you know, getting into the files. This is definitely about sorting stuff out, organization. That's what I'm getting for you. It's about organizing so that you can go forward. And then look, clarifying all that is, yes, have fun, but definitely make sure that everything's in its place and you've got everything, all your ducks in a row. Drop some of the baggage, clear it up so that you can move forward. And here you've got the 10 of Water, darling. This is the happy, emotional card. Look, the laughing Buddha. I love this card. This is about things feeling really good, you know, and the happy ending, darling. That's what that is. The proverbial happy ending. This is about feeling emotionally fulfilled and happy. So I feel that I feel that when you clear the decks, so to speak, when you organize and you drop some of the responsibility and don't be in fear of spending money on things that will generate money, or that will come back to you in some way, karmically, or physically manifesting, things are really going to work out and you're going to be very, very happy. Just don't shoot the messenger, darling. Don't shoot the messenger. Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up, like this video, and I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.